Hey, what's up, everybody? 757 Service here, back again with yet another one frontage scale model airport. And as you can see, this time it is a little bit different. As you can see, it's a different layout. I created this a couple days ago. It took me about 2 days to build this. It's modeled after Orlando International Airport's Airside 4. Um, but I feel that I can do some multiple airsides for Orlando on this one. So they're pretty much very similar, besides the fact that Airside 4 is more angular. It's kind of more, instead of this being straight, they're kind of branched out a little bit more. But I did what I kind of had, and I didn't really feel like going out and buying balsa wood and starting everything from scratch when I kind of had everything here. But I think it turned out pretty decent. I mean, so I do like it. As you can see, they're drawn on gate markings instead of, if you can see it, the adhesive back paper that I use for this mock that I made. I'm still not done with this mock. I'm just going to show you guys this one that I did for a little bit. So, as you can see, again, this is Airside 4 for Orlando. You have your WestJet, Caribbean Airlines, Volaris, Air Canada, Virgin, Delta, all those good carriers that fly out of there. I wanted to do an Airside 1, because that's where American flies out of. I'm sorry, they fly out of Airside 3. But I would just combine Airside 1 and 3 together, because they're very similar. But Airside 2 I wouldn't do, because that's where Southwest and Alaska park. But I also do want to thank you guys for watching the Virgin Atlantic review. You guys seem to enjoy that. So the one thing I do love about this is seeing these two Virgins here. I do like the Virgin Atlantic tail. I mean, I think it's pretty iconic. I would like to pick up another Virgin Atlantic plane, because I wouldn't mind having a little Virgin Atlantic collection. I know they just released a 330-200. They had the 340-600 out. And I just would like to find that Phoenix A330-300. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. So I know it's going to be kind of short naming the aircraft that fly out of here, only because there's very limited space. So let's first start off with the Air Canada. So you have the Air Canada A321, and he'll be going out to Ottawa. Next up is the Thomas Cook A330-200 that just arrived from London Stansted. Next up is the Aer Lingus A330-200 that will be going out to Dublin. Then is the Icelandair 757-200 and the Hekla Aurora will be going out to Reykjavik. Next up is the WestJet 737-800 in the Walt Disney World livery, and he'll be going out to Toronto Pearson. Air Jamaica 737-800 operated by Caribbean Airlines. I know this isn't a real plane anymore, but I still wanted to have it. But it's going out to Kingston. And then a Volaris A321, and he will be going out to Mexico City. Next up, we have the British Airways 777-200, and he'll be going out to London Gatwick. Next up, the Virgin Atlantic 787-9. I know they don't operate this aircraft in Orlando, but we'll make do for now, and he'll be going out to Manchester. I just gotta step all the way around here just because I gotta worry about walking around that guy. But next is the Virgin Atlantic 747-400, and he'll be going out to a seasonal service to Glasgow. Next is the Emirates 777-200 LR getting pushed back for Dubai. Delta 717, he's just arrived from Raleigh, Durham. Then we have a Lufthansa A340-300, and he'll be going out to Frankfurt. Delta MD-90 will be going to Cincinnati. Delta 737-900 will be going to Atlanta. Delta A330-300, and he will be making his way out to Sao Paulo. Delta A320 will be going to Detroit. Delta A319 will be going to Boston. And the Delta 757-300 is pushing back from Minneapolis. As you can see, there's some planes in here that are not realistic with Orlando, such as the Emirates 777-200. I know they do use the 777-300 there. Delta used to operate the 330, but then switched to 767-300. And then the Lufthansa, they use the 747-400. Trying to think of anything else. I know Aer Lingus uses the 330, 300, and Volaris uses the A320s. So, I mean, it's relatively similar. And I'm not really too sure with the Delta mix-up. I know they use a wide variety of aircraft there. And with Air Canada, I truly couldn't tell you what they operated out of there. I know Montreal and Toronto are on Rouge, and Ottawa and Halifax are on mainline Air Canada. So that's really all I know too much about that here. But I'm going to go a little bit into detail on how this, kind of what's included in this little diorama. So right here, if you can notice, you have an extra gate here, an extra one there, and there's an extra one there. So this guy right here is an A380 gate, and same with this guy. So if there's an A380 here, you can use the dual jet bridge. And you can also use this jetway and that jetway for an A380 there and still have an aircraft operate this out of that gate. So I could, I'm sure I could probably make another 380 gate, but I don't want to go overboard with the 380s, only because I don't even have a model of one. So, sorry about that. But that's the reason why I kind of had those two gates, just in case one of these days I do pick up one, which I really do want one. So that's pretty much that. As you can see, the roadway markings are a little light, but I kind of intended them to be like that, because if you look up Orlando's Airside 1, their roads are a little light as well. So that's perfectly fine how I like it. And that's pretty much it with this. I'm going to not use this for Airside 1, like I said. Airside 4, I'm sorry. Like I said, I just had a mock-up of all the low-cost carriers that I had, like Southwest, Spirit, Allegiant, all that. There might be an update where I do an all-American terminal with American's partners. I might do an all-international terminal. So there's a pretty wide variety of things that I can do with this airport, which I really do like about it. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up with this. I'll try to get a couple more videos out before I go back to college, because it's coming up quick. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys, again, enjoyed that Virgin Atlantic 747 video. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll get another video out soon. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.